Hi Virgo, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your January 2022 energy check. So what we're going to do is do an old wise tree spread to get the lay of the land here, see what's going on with you energetically for January. Then we're going to take a look at just what comes up, what wants to happen, what wants to come up here. We'll find out some advice. We'll find out some energy that you don't see coming, maybe that you're not expecting. And we'll do some clarifying along the way there too. Calling in our angels and guides of the highest vibrations of love and light, because I don't want to talk to anyone else. And this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Here we go, Virgo. I'm going to change the camera so you can see the cards. Here we go. Okay. So, old wise tree. You know, Virgo, your card is coming up immediately, the Hermit. So there's lots of Virgo energy here. You're very strong in your energy right now. Yeah, we might do, we might look at your love situation too here, because this looks like there's a lot of romance energy here. So the first thing that I'm noticing is this Three of Swords in the big picture. The Three of Swords in the big picture is talking about really a lot of sadness, a lot of overcoming of heart situation, heart sadness, disappointment. You know, yeah, I'm even hearing some devastation, some sadness, some upset. And the big picture is talking about overcoming that, being on the other side of the worst part of it. So this is heart healing. And the heart of the situation is talking about the Knight of Wands and the Four of Cups. The Knight of Wands is someone who comes in and out of your life, someone who's very passionate, who runs in, comes in, but they don't necessarily stay very long. And this looks like somebody who's not making a decision, somebody who's being kind of, I want to say non-compliant, which is kind of funny, but funny to say it in that way. But this looks like non-committal, someone who's rushing in, who has lots of passion for you, someone who's a good-looking type of person that you're attracted to as well. And then for whatever reason, there's some kind of apathy around commitment. And then happening now and into the near future, we're talking about, I feel like someone is saying, look, we need some commitment. We need some conviction here around this situation, what's going on. Your higher self and your angels and guides are talking about, first of all, the Queen of Cups. So your higher self is talking about this Queen of Cups energy, this in-love energy. So somebody's in love and somebody's not on the same page. Here's the King of Cups. So the pair is coming in, but the pair is not on the same page. You are coming up as the King and Queen, which means the evolved couple. But for some reason, this unevolved Knight energy is keeping somebody, I'm hearing it's keeping somebody safe. Somebody feels like they can't commit. They're running away from what it means to commit. Okay, Virgo. This is also coming from a place of the Hermit, but it's reversed. So it's really, really being isolated. You might be not speaking to this person in this moment. You might be not in communication. Your advice is talking about brand new endeavors, new love endeavors, new energetic, inspirational endeavors. We're going to clarify all of this too. So I'm wondering if this is a new relationship or if this is you becoming inspired and healing. I'm even hearing healing in your own right. Here, let's look at this past, present, future. In the past, here's the Six of Swords. This is moving on to calmer waters. This can be healing, but this can also be going through a rite of passage, and it's reversed. So in this past, somebody has not moved through the rite of passage, has not made the decision or the commitment to follow through. And it's left you both isolated. In present, we've got Devil energy and Temperance energy. This could be happening because somebody is putting more energy into work-related situations, but this can also most definitely, somebody's putting energy into some kind of obsession or addiction that they have that they're actually trying to quell. They're trying to balance this addiction energy out. And here's the Ace of Cups reversed. If someone does have some kind of a drinking, I'm hearing intolerance, which is interesting, but this would be some kind of an issue with drinking. They're trying to stop, or they're trying to balance this. This is you wanting to release energy of non-reciprocation. And at this point, you're talking about night energy, and you're saying, I have resistance also to someone pursuing me who's not serious about coming correct as the evolved masculine energy or doing energy. So someone also looks like they put a halt to kind of like rendezvous. It's like, I'm not going to be physical if the entire situation is not here. And I have resistance to this type of pursuing if you're not going to be serious. That's what it looks like, Virgo. How very interesting. This card wants to come out too. Yeah, okay. So this is like a decision being made. Somebody has made a decision about how this is going to take place. So if things are on hold, there's not going to be any physicality. And your advice even is to really be looking for that. I even hear new enterprise. New enterprise. This could be a new person, but it can also be literally something that's super inspiring, something that inspires you. Let's go ahead and clarify some of this. I'm going to clarify with Lenormand. Let's clarify the big picture. This Three of Swords, this heart healing, and a lot of this is in your head. Like you're thinking about it, and it has to do with commitment. Here's that ring. Here's that Ace of Wands, which is right here. It's like nothing. I even feel like this is saying hold out for that commitment. Hold out for that commitment. Don't cave. And there's a decision that you've made not to cave when it comes to everything that you want. Okay, let's take a look at this Ace of Wands. This advice, pursuing your dreams. Oh, wow. And then you get the Star card and the Six of Cups. So this is about pursuing your dream. This would be like pursuing a dream from childhood, pursuing a dream that you've had forever. It's even like feeling like a calling, something that you've done before, something that you're really good at, something that you've brought here from past lives into this one. So it's like being a natural at something, having the energetic know-how. Okay, let's look at the Seven of Wands. You're like, I need some conviction here. I'm even hearing somebody say, I need some conviction, honey. I need some conviction. And here we have this King of Wands. So here's the Knight of Wands. This King of Wands is coming in. He's like, hey, or just the masculine energy of it. Hey, I'll be action oriented, but I'm also not being very clear in my communication. It's foggy or wavy, and I'm not being clear in my communication, but it's almost like somebody's coming in and they're like, okay, yeah, I'll give that to you. But still, it's not, it doesn't feel like it's, oh, I don't want to say safe. It doesn't feel like it's completely safe. Let's take a look at this Hermit reversed. And here are the birds. This is like people talking about your situation. And I feel like maybe that's why you even went into some isolation around it, because it's like too many people, too many cooks in the kitchen, too many people's energy in this relationship bubble. Yeah, it even feels like other people's energy in this space are putting this on hold. It's making it take even longer than it would take anyway, whether it's healing, whether it's reconciling and like healing something within the relationship bubble, coming back together. It's like that is slowing the flow of any of that happening. Let's take a look at this Knight of Wands and this Four of Cups. Yeah, this Knight of Wands is looking out for themselves, and they're heartbreakers. Here's the Three of Swords up here too. So this is like, I'm going to come in and I feel like this person loves you. I feel like this person has feelings for you, but they're not committing somehow. Let's ask about that. And this is like having programs. They have programs around commitment. They have false beliefs around commitment. And basically what this is somebody who needs to move from the knight into the king. They need to evolve. They need to heal whatever those false beliefs are so that they can run on their own frequency. This is about, yeah, and here's that Seven of Wands again too. This is about them figuring out their conviction. And that's what needs to happen. It does look like they're moving in that direction, but it's not a done deal. It's not a done deal yet. Even if they're moving in that way, even if they're moving in that direction, I feel like there's going to be some sort of symbol or sign when they're ready. And I want to ask Tarot about that. What does that look like? Yeah, they're just talking about unfinished business. They have some unfinished business. So you might know what that is, or you might not, but whatever it is, there's some loose ends that are needing to be tied up. Can you tell me what kind of loose ends are those? Yeah, and it has to do with another person. So there's some other person here, which this Three of Swords is also talking about a possible third party. And this is you healing from it, being over it, needing the commitment, not moving back for it. And so those loose ends have to do with someone else. Okay, let's take a look at this Queen of Cups. I feel like this is your energy and you are in that in love frequency. Yeah, and it is really healing to be in that frequency. And I always like to say, recognize that you can be in the in love frequency without someone else being there. And I know that sounds kind of weird. It's nice to be in that frequency with someone else, but that frequency is available to you because you are an energetic being. So don't feel like you just can't access it. You can. And this is very healing. And this is you healing in that energy. Let's take a look at this King of Cups reversed. What is going on? Oh, wow. Right. Okay. Well, that kind of, this person really might be dealing with some kind of addiction. And that's pretty much what it looks like. Again, the King of Cups reversed can also be overindulging and seriously overindulging in drink. And here he is. That's exactly what he's doing. We've got the Three of Cups up here. That's celebrating and indulging. And then we've got this debauchery down here. So there's something that's just being overdone. And there's just too much of it, whether it's too many people, whether it's an addiction to any other thing. But this can be drinking a lot. And very specifically, the trajectory is talking about turning that cup over. This can be releasing someone else, releasing part of that third party, releasing, the addiction, whatever that is. Let's look at it. Oof. This is also talking about somebody. This is very possible. Virgo, I think you might be on the verge of letting this person go as well. It's very possible that you're letting them go. There's a lot of heart healing here, and it seems like you're saying, I've made a decision about what my needs are, and if you're not coming correct, I'm going to continue healing my heart. Yeah, here's that decision again. This is choosing one thing over another, but here's somebody very much in protection mode, and that's why they're not committing. They're in protection mode. I just want to ask this person, like, what's the deal? What's holding you back? You've got these addictions. There might be this third person. The third party might be the addiction itself. Yeah. Well, somebody's making it very clear that there's somebody else. There's a commitment elsewhere. And they can't move from the agreement somehow for some reason, or they're feeling like their hands are tied with that. And you're saying, I'm releasing this. I need something more solid, stable, and secure. I need this King of Cups to be upright. I need that action-oriented masculine energy to be, clear and solid, safe, secure. And it doesn't look like you're budging on that. You're like, you cannot come to me with a young mentality. Yeah, you're like, I'm aloof with that. I'm totally aloof. I'm turning my back to that. Yeah, and this is even the Three of Wands up here too. So this is like, I'm opening the door to definitely something different. Something different that makes a lot more sense with my aligned energy. in January in 2022. Let's take a look at what's happening in present time. Here's this Devil card. This person is talking about having had this issue for quite some time. This could be somebody who's been married for a really long time, been in a long-term relationship for a long time. This can be somebody who's been dealing with this addiction for a long time. And the Temperance. Ugh. This is somebody who really wants to move beyond this. It is someone who wants to move beyond this, but I want to say that they're not out of the woods. So they're still dealing with it, but this is action around it. It's like they're trying to end this. This is even a healing. This is heart healing, but it's also healing the body, like literally the heart. Okay. Virgo, I want to take a look at your love spread, because this was definitely, the energy here is so much around one person, it looks like. Let's go ahead and look at your love situation for January 2022. All right. So first, we have the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups is reversed. This is somebody not offering their cup of love, or somebody refusing someone's cup of love. Here's the King of Wands, but they're coming reversed. So this is somebody who wants to come in. I'm even hearing they adore you, or they want to come in to adore you, but they are, yeah, I'm hearing fast and furious. It's kind of like they're in and they're out of your energy quickly. And this to me lately has been coming in. It's like something that's a little bit half-assed, you know? Here is the Sun. The Sun's never a bad card. It's a yes card, but it's reversed. So it's like, I'm giving you myself, but I'm not giving you myself fully. I'm healing, but I'm not healing fully. I mean, even when I see this, it's glass half full. However, when it's reversed for me, it's very difficult to not see the part that is vacant. So there's something left. He leaves you wanting, or she leaves you wanting. If there's something that's not satiated when it comes to this situation. And here's somebody wanting to switch channels, wanting to change, wanting to step into another stream of consciousness. So let's figure out what's going on here. I want to look at your energy, Virgo, around the situation. It's almost like you've thrown your hands up and you're like, you know what, whatever will be, will be. I need what I need, and I'm going to leave this up to the universe now. And you're like, I'm not doing a third party situation. That's not going to happen. You're like, I have some strong words about that. This can be negative self-speak. So if you are being hard on yourself, even though you're doing a really good job of, oh wow, I'm hearing vacating the premises, even though you're doing a really good job of continuing to heal from this and be strong through this, like sticking with the things that you know are healthy and safe for you. If you have some negative self-speak, just be aware of it, because you don't need that. You don't need to do that. Here's this Nine of Pentacles. This is about, being independent, but she's reversed. And so this is about being independent, committed to self, but then also being distracted. So I feel like that is part of it. It's like part of you is wanting to heal. Part of you is taking a step back so that maybe even to get a reaction, which you will get a reaction, but it's not going to be the one that you really want. And I feel like the one that you really want, that just has more to do with time. I will say this though, the more people that are involved in this situation that are thinking about it and that spread before, the more people whose opinions are in that relationship bubble of the two of you, the longer it's going to be drawn out. But also being distracted in this way, once you get fully in your own energy, that's when things seem to move, when you unplug. Okay, let's take a look at this person who you're thinking of, their energy. And here's the Seven of Cups. this person I feel like drinks a lot, or they imbibe a lot somehow. This is about options, but this is like a whole bunch of cups of some escapism. So they're still escaping. They're talking about past betrayals. They're acknowledging, oh, they're also acknowledging betrayals that they've made to other people and not just you because of this addiction. Here's the star. Oh, they are talking about you being their wish fulfillment. They're talking about you being the healing energy in their life. And here's strength. They're saying that they're trying to be strong. You know, on one hand, they're saying that they're trying to be strong for you and that you're the healing energy in their life. But this can be really, oh, that can get really manipulative because they have to heal themselves. You cannot keep them from their obsession, whatever that is. They have to want to do that and they have to do that themselves. So keep that in mind. They are the ones that need to be strong. They need to, this is even like getting into some kind of program, but they need to make some rules for themselves and figure out how to follow their own rules. This can't, somebody else can't make these rules for them. They have to do it themselves. All right, let's take a look at the energy that binds the two of you together. Both of you are feeling the Tower moment. Both of you are feeling this huge change, this huge shift. Both of you are feeling the thing that's keeping you from being together. Both of you are experiencing it. The halt, the huge halt, the stop, the change, the blow you out of the water change that nobody really wants to feel. But what this is also doing is there's a crack in the foundation here that needs to be fixed. And this is the challenge in fixing it. Both of you are talking about talking. You're thinking about talking, you're wanting to talk. This is like wanting to have this back and forth conversation. I feel like you're acknowledging the connection that you have in conversation when you do have conversation, and you're both acknowledging how you're having to self-validate. It's like you're having to have faith, you're having to believe what's going on right now because it doesn't seem like there is a lot of communication. It also feels like there could be a lot of astral communication. Let's look at a possible outcome here, Virgo. Possible outcome for the next few weeks. This is talking about that offer, somebody not taking the offer that's given, or the offer not being made, you not giving your cup of love. I'm hearing something. What is it? This is what I'm hearing. Virgo, this is you saying, my worth exceeds your offer. Ooh. Yep. And that's exactly what that is. My worth exceeds your offer. Here's the Knight of Swords reversed. This is somebody like coming in, not looking at the big picture, needing to see the big picture. Again, coming in as a knight and coming in without the right mind frame, without the right mindset, making an offer that is disappointing. So there might be, you know, some offer coming in, but it's definitely not the offer that you want. Your worth, my worth exceeds your offer. Oof. And then this is not having to sacrifice. Virgo, you look like what the possible outcome is, you like really holding strong to what it is that you believe and what your truth is and how you feel about yourself. Let's take a look at energy that you might not see coming, Virgo. Yeah, we've got the message. The message is coming. Here's an official person. Somebody might even say, I don't know why this is coming up, but it's that, let me be your manager, something like that. But it's not really, that's kind of joking with it, but it's like somebody saying, oh, I get it. Somebody's being really flirtatious. They're coming in just like that, that Knight of Cups over here. You're like, I'm resistant to that because this person comes in, they're all charming, they're all cute. They're all like, oh, girl, blah, 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 you know? So they're cute and charming, and they're like, let's make this official. Yeah, let's do this. Let's, let's do this. But they're not being serious. And you know that. And you know they're not being serious even when they're doing it, but they're cute. It's almost like it's hard to resist their cuteness. But here you're talking about main female. So this is some feminine energy, but you're talking about 3 people. You're talking about commitment. That distraction that we talked about earlier could be this third party, but the third party could also be the addiction. I think for some of you, there's both. But this, you're talking about too many people in this relationship bubble. All right. I want to ask the messages of love cards. What do your angels and guides want to say to you about this? Chemistry, the attraction you feel is mutual. I would say so. This person has come in as the King of Wands a couple of times, the Knight of Wands. The chemistry you feel is mutual. I feel like this is it too. This astral connection that you're having, this back and forth communication that you're having, you can be definitely feeling it. Passion. Try something you've never done before. So far your guides are talking about lots of chemistry and lots of passion. I want to pull one more because I'm not seeing anything here about retreat. Your guides are talking about time alone. I'm going to take all of these. Leap of faith. It is safe to make your move, the move you're considering, which I think is that new endeavor. And boundaries, firm boundaries are needed now. Okay. That actually makes a lot of sense because I feel like it's difficult to resist this person somehow, maybe because of the chemistry. Let's take a look at what your romance angels want to say. Separation, time apart from your partner is on the horizon. Very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. I do feel like there's another, I want to say there's another option. And I feel like that's not necessarily, I'm not talking about a person. It could be another person, a new love, a new relationship, another option as in a new relationship. But it seems like there's another option that this person wants to tell you or needs to talk about, but isn't ready to do that just yet. What does this person want to say to you, Virgo? Let's see. What does this person want to say to you? You are the best thing in my life. I don't react when people mention you. I feel like that's true because I feel like there's some kind of secret happening here. I wish things could be different. 2 more. I'm afraid to contact you. I think you've been sassy, Virgo. And I think that's okay. But yeah, I think they're afraid to contact you. Finding out the truth crushed me. Okay, Virgo, that's what I have for you. Let me know how that resonated, and I will talk to you in a few days. Bye, Virgo.